Well, once again, hopefully notifications go out, but thus is YouTube. Boo-hoo. Oh no, all my event items despawned. Oh well. So we got the weightlifting event or whatever again. This idiot. Oh, this crafting table is tilting me. Got a couple allies, which I'm assuming I just didn't get any of these. Anyway. What up, gamers? Hey, Panda. Hey, Carter. Hey, Isaiah. Hey, Airly and Becky. Yeah, Panda, let me... I keep trying to add you to the club, but it says you're at max clubs. So you'd have to leave one for me to invite you. Also, yeah, Happy New Year to whoever it actually is New Year Day for. Not me yet. Huh? Oh. Equip the fitness membership. Sick. Why won't it let me actually equip it? Oh. Wait, does it actually want me to... Oh, the stupid ally. Right. Yeah, so more importantly, guys, this means renewus is going on right now. So the costume that I'm using on my Shadow Hunter should finally be available in the store for you guys again. Just because so many people keep asking about it all the time. Got it. I hit the ball. Do a warm-up. What is this quest design? Why does it like not actually tell you what to do? Is this a warm-up? Like what? Good lord. Also, yeah, Happy New Year, guys. Gark's Aid. Championship protein bar. Okay. I do still like this guy a lot. But what is a daily warm-up? Yeah, Happy New Year, gamers. Not New Year for me, still quite a while away, but I will, I'll do my best to stream probably tomorrow morning. I don't think I'm gonna be able to stream like on New Year reset. Well, according to my local time anyways, just because probably gonna be chilling with the wife. Second tab, wait. Oh, sorry, I gotta turn this mod off, dude. Redesign, which mod is this? Oh, it actually has a search function. Okay, that's pretty handy. Yeah, I didn't know that this was even a thing. Jeez. Still getting used to this stupid thing. Where did my warm-up food go? Did it automatically equip? Excuse me? Did it start as a quest? Yeah, there it is. Okay, that's kind of funky, but sure. I'll get a clip of that because, yeah. How much jump do I have? You think I got 50? 49. Oh, man. Just didn't have enough. This is so sad. Complete daily exercises. All right. 1-star dungeon, sure. 3-star dungeon, why can't I grab this? You can only do any single exercise once per day. That's kind of gross. I guess at least it lets you pick, so I like that. But, yeah. All right, anyway, 1-star dungeons apparently. Also, yes, hello gamers, and it's not New Year for me, but Happy New Year to those of you that are in the future. I am hoping to do a couple streams today, beyond Trove, and I've got some big plans for next year. It's gonna take a little while for that to become a reality, but If I'm not mistaken, by the way, this club, I think is it Alpha Legacy that has like a broken version of this event crafting table where you can just craft like an infinite amount of the required items or something? I don't know. The coins aren't time gated. Oh, if you drop hats and loot collect them, they give 1 coin each, and the drops perhaps are decently common. I beat the event in 1k dungeons. Yikes. 1k dungeons. Oh, casual 1k dungeons. Yeah, that's so easy. I'll see how far we can get today, but I don't know if I'll complete it all at once. Also, yeah, these don't count. Okay, so it's one of these events where it's very, very picky for 1-star dungeons. Which, gross. It just wants me to complete it though, but I am getting some of these exercise tokens and stuff. So are the hats like just another rare drop from any dungeon then, Lion? You can do it in 2 to 5 hours casually. Yeah, if it leans more onto the 5-hour mark, then no. I'm down for doing probably a 2-hour stream though. Do elites drop the coins too? Or is it just a dungeon drop? I don't want to go to that grass biome. He said as he stayed in a normal grass biome. Yes, the hats automatically go into your inventory and they drop from dungeons. It's just dungeons that drop it. Okay, cool. No elite mobs. Nice. Thanks, Lion. Yeah, again, quick reminder, guys. This Shadow Hunter costume should finally be in the store. I'll try and make a short video talking about that specifically. I do have some uploads planned today because, frankly speaking, it was the wife's birthday yesterday, so I was busy. And then, again, you know, for today, we've got this event, and then I want to do some stuff in PoE where I want to like really push maps, try to get as high as I can, see how difficult I can make the game before I end up doing my inevitable start a new class. Because if I'm being real, the end game kind of sucks for Path of Exile. Hey Zut! It's New Year in my time zone, and guess what? I haven't showered since 2024. Wasn't there a thing, God, I forget what it was. I think I watched like a PewDiePie video a while back, and he was talking about like podcasts, and apparently that, what's his name, KSI or something? He was saying how he like only showers once a week or something. Disgusting. Like, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a spoiler here. If you don't shower often, and you think you don't stink, you're just nose blind to it, you stink. Especially if you go to the gym. But anyways, nobody asked. What's the light requirement for doing damage to boss enemies in long shade? Let's say 8k? At least, I would assume. You might have to get like 9k. I don't know off the top of my head. Also, hey, Mystery. Everyone's slowly coming back to video games from the holidays and such. Also, I hate to admit it, those of you that have been around for a while, you probably already noticed in the Discord and are probably like, what? Doesn't he hate Helldivers? I got Helldivers. It's pretty good. I finally have seen the light, and I finally understand. I don't know if I'll create content on it because it's kind of one of those games where, you know, it's everyone's already played it at this point and I'm just a scrub who's just getting into it. But it clicked the other day. I mean, if I'm being honest, like as much as I meme like hating on these games and such, I do genuinely feel like if a game is really popular, or, you know, it's like if a series is really popular, I'm always willing to check it out and give it like an actual like try, because there's got to be a reason it's popular, right? Except for Wukong, because that's just, you know, the Chinese user base blowing it out of proportion. But anyways, I'll say Helldivers feels like a combination of Titanfall and Space Marine. Like it's got very similar gameplay to Space Marine, where it's a little bit more slow and methodical, but it can get really crazy when like the waves ramp up. And the main thing that kind of really convinced me on the game is I am so used to games that inflate enemy health bar on like higher difficulty. And what they basically do in Helldivers is the higher the difficulty, the more objectives you have, the more enemy patrols there are, the next tier of enemies will spawn. It doesn't just end up inflating health pools. So, pretty cool. But anyway, I don't need to sell you guys on it because you guys already know it's good and kept yelling at me about it. But yeah, it most of all it clicked yesterday when I was playing a sniper with a homie and we were just duoing a map. And it was really hard and it was really fun. Again, I don't know whether or not I'll do any videos on it. Oh, this daily is done. Okay. Anyways, strange, I got 11.5k light and I don't do enough damage to them. Really? Okay, maybe I'm wrong about the 8k light, but you should definitely be dealing enough damage to them right now. Like, that is... Maybe you're playing the wrong class. No offense. Like, maybe you're playing a really weak character. Because you should be dealing damage to Longshade at 11.5k for sure. Also, Kex. Yes. I am very much looking forward to Assassin's Creed and GTA out of the 4 games that you listed. There's a lot of other games too, don't forget. There's like the new Doom game. I might end up doing a video, maybe you guys aren't interested, but I might do a video talking about like my hype games of next year, because there's quite a list that I have. I have a lot of indie games that I'm hyped for too, but I don't know if I'll include those in that video because otherwise it would just keep going. Drink Gark's Aid. Ew. That's his pee, you know. Kind of gross. Oh, are these the hats? Armored spandex. All right, that's kind of weird. Drink Gark's Aid. I'm trying to. Removes exhaustion by providing energy and electrolytes for an excellent endurance. Why can't I actually eat it? Is it because the food items that I have on me? No? What? Why can I not consume this? Do I have to have exhaustion? This is such a terrible quest design. Holy crap. They didn't even try. Like, dang. Yikes. Yeah, new Assassin's Creed is going to be huge for sure. Kex, I'm just going to tell you right now, buddy, I am not on the side of down with Ubisoft. Ubisoft sucks. I love the Assassin's Creed games, man. And I am stoked as hell for Shadows. Big ass 100-hour plus open world game that actually has like seasons and 2 different characters to play. Also, they're going to be adding co-op to Shadows. What? Yes, I'm sold. Hey, Salacious. Realizing PoE 2 has been out for 600 hours total and I have 400 hours played. Yeah, but that's just all AFK. I'm getting there. I'm at a quarter. A quarter of that playtime. No, I have another buddy who's like well over 200 hours, but he does a lot of like AFK trading and stuff. How do I get exhausted, guys? How do I drink this guy's like soup? Like, what the heck? Do I talk with him? Do I do this to get exhaustion? I got a big head. Like, why is it doing this? Do I have to do a workout? I think those workouts are automatically consumed, right? Those are tokens. Those are clothes that don't do anything. Also, yes, Happy New Year, gamers. Yeah, we also have, don't forget our alongside Shadows release, there's Monster Hunter Wilds. Like, yeah. There is a lot. These are weird. There, Konai, I got you, buddy. Genuinely, how do I drink the stupid Garxade, guys? Why is it not working? Like, it's on my hotbar. You can see I'm mashing it. Like, what am I missing here? I'm so confused. Also, Salacious, how far did you get with your hardcore character? Or did you just give up and finally start playing normal game? This quest design is terrible. Must be in permafrost. Wait, what, Dennis? Really? What? Is there a little subtext that I missed talking about that? What? Why? Why did that work? Oh my god. It was in the quest line? Wait, is it? Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. I just realized this stupid mod hides the quest description. Oh. I don't like this mod anymore. Ugh, okay. That makes sense. I don't like that. Sorry, I'm not used to this mod at all. Like, I've never used it before. So I thought it was just like making the quest chain like color coded. I didn't know it was hiding the objective. Good lord. Yeah, Dennis, what's your in-game name? Also, hey, Bobby. And hi, anybody else who I might not have said hello to. Happy New Year, gamers. Still hardcore, single player. I think I'm around 15 ladder. Good lord, Salacious. Nice, dude. Heck yeah. I know someone who's good at the game. What? Okay, what was it saying? Doing our daily. Well, thanks to this mod, it's gonna really mess up the, Ugh. It's gonna really mess up my, my video talking about this event. Yeah, I might just have to go backwards through this stream to figure out, like, what the quests were. Oh well, anyway. Stuck at 400 mastery. What are some mastery tips? First of all, I'll invite... unless I spelled your name wrong. No, I spelled it right. Are you online, Dennis? Because you gotta be online to get the invite. There's a 3-star. As for mastery tips, I mean... I'll do the quest on my alt and send you some pics. That would actually be very appreciated, Lion. Thank you. Yeah, I'll just have to know next time to open that up and take screenshots there. Anyway, mastery tips. If you're at 400 mastery, I mean, honestly, you're kind of already getting to the point where you're scraping the bottom of the barrel. Oh, it just wants the main objective done. Yeah, okay, gross, whatever. Sorry, I'm just kind of flabbergasted at the idea of mastery farming right now. I'm not in the right headspace for it. I'm sorry. Hey, Multi. Yes, heads up. We are multi-streaming. Not that anybody watches me on Twitch. Last day of the new year and Trove makes us do gym day. Ah, yes. It's making fun of, it's unironically making fun of all the people that are gonna go to the gym for their New Year's resolution. Pathetic. I have been going to the gym all year. It's genuinely like so funny to me because you always get like an influx of new people working out and that like only ever lasts like a couple weeks before they're like, man, it's too hard. I still gotta do my gym video. I might work on that today. It depends how much time I have. Because like I said, I want to stream this and I want to stream Path of Exile today. But we shall see. I may have gotten a little out of hand with my magic find, Salacious. And I learned the hard way mystery. Here's something that you might not know. So the way that Path of Exile works right now, guys, you guys playing Trove will actually be right at home because you know how magic find is stupid in this game? Well, it's stupid in PoE as well. It has a soft cap on each map that you do. So you have to get to higher tiered maps in order to actually see the benefit of your magic find. That's fun. And apparently the whole end game, thankfully everyone hates magic find in PoE, like not just me, because the end game is literally just, okay, I got all these resistances and I'm dealing enough damage and I have all this armor and everything. And the end game is literally just doing that but getting more magic find. Like, it's so stupid. It's just to inflate the playtime. I hate it. Like, I think that, personally, I think they should just remove magic find from PoE and just make it something tied to, like, the map skill tree, which maps are basically delves. I'm not even kidding. There's so many similarities between Trove and PoE. It's nuts. And don't forget, PoE is going to go free to play next year, so. But anyways. Been doing the gym for years, just stopped going 24/7. Ah, yes, a fellow gym rat. I say, except I've kind of been in maintenance mode. I've completely changed like the way that I've been doing a lot of my workouts and stuff. I'm excited to share that with you guys. Albeit the results aren't, oh my god, look at this. Because that's kind of what happens after your noob gains. It just takes years to actually have anything noticeably different. I know, Multi, I've been seeing all the memes about Blizzard being dead because Diablo 4 is dead because PoE, and Overwatch is dead because Marvel Rivals. I know. That's what happens when your studio just gives up. Stupid ass corporate garbo. Right, I forgot you were playing Last Epoch Mystery. Yeah, there's a lot of mechanics in Last Epoch that are better than PoE 2. Like, I wish that the devs would have stolen some of those mechanics. Did you start messing with the loot filter? Because that, to me, is still, like, chef's kiss. But yeah, I also really like how the all the crafting works and everything. Like, it's just, there's a lot of things that are really good with it. Even the simplicity of the builds or the abilities all having their own skill tree, I feel is so much more accessible than like the whole gems and support gem thing. I'm embarrassed to say I'm a gym rat, but I'm getting away from that lifestyle. Don't be embarrassed about it, man. Get strong, of course. For me, I was super gym rat. I have a very like addictive personality, but once I play something out to its full fruition, I have a very hard time sticking with it. And so I'm constantly like changing up what I'm doing. Like I remember I was doing jogging and I eventually got to the point where I was jogging with weights and then I could just jog for like 4 hours, like nonstop. And then I was like, all right, this is boring now. And then I moved to the gym and then that was strongman training, and I lifted, I think, up to like 400 pounds with deadlift, 420 squat. Bench was always garbage because I never built the fundamentals for it. But then it was like, okay, I'm bored. Also, my body hurts because my joints. Anyways, fast forward to this last year, I started doing kind of slow controlled movements instead with higher rep range. And I feel so much better for it. I'd recommend, if you haven't, I mean, you're a gym rat anyway, so you probably already know about Mike Israetel or RP Strength on YouTube. He's the one that I really got into more recently. I couldn't even do that 3-star if I wanted to. Oh, drink another Garxade. Okay. What a inventive quest. And yeah, to your point, Multi, so many people I know are super into Marvel Rivals. That game's been popping off, and I mean, it's cool, but I don't know. That game didn't, I couldn't understand that game. It's too zoomer for me. Like, I can't tell what's going on. Been playing Marksman in Last Epoch. I like how you use an ability skill tree to trigger another ability when using an attack. Makes gameplay very simple and I appreciate it. Yeah, the amount of like effort that went into making the game more streamlined. Like the review that sold me on the game was someone said it doesn't insult your intelligence like Diablo 4, but you don't need a PhD like Path of Exile. And I think that they actually did a fantastic job with that. I mean, last time I played, there wasn't much to the end game. It was still pretty fleshed out, but fight Garx. What? Why doesn't he say, come at me, bro? Who's a Helldiver Giga Chad, Bobby? Did you get max level secretly? Where's Garx? Oh, hey, bro. Why is he so strong? Do not concern, the champ has returned. Oh, I guess I just had to punch him a million times. Okay. Collect your reward from Garx. I just interacted with him, but okay. I guess that's it? Alright. Cool. Whatever. Anyway. Yeah, well, the fact that Cap was saying basically max level for unlocks was level 20, like that made it so much more digestible. Because otherwise XP was like so slow, I was a little concerned. Oh, you know what I should do? Dang it. I don't have it set up for today's stream, but I think when I do a stream tomorrow, like the New Year stream, I'll do like a big giveaway and stuff. I'm sorry, I don't have it set up for this stream. So I'm gonna write that down so that I actually remember. Most of all, I need to get Nightbot set up again. Okay, so do I have to have this ally equip? Can trick you into thinking that being a member of a gym makes you better than others. That's funny, actually. Lion, if you're still lurking, do I have to have the ally equip in order to end up getting the coins and stuff? From dungeons and whatever else? Hey, Sinister. Wondering if you have any tips for increasing Geode Mastery. Most of all, that's just out of caves, if I'm being honest. There's not much you can do to, like, make it faster, unless you're willing to spend money. to get the golden egg pack over and over again. But otherwise, yeah, unfortunately, Geode Mastery is just, oh, grind the Geode Caves, lol. It's just a grind, because you need the stupid meta matter. Why'd they make Crystal Gear so hard to get? I remember how simple it was to get. What are you talking about, Andrew? It's actually simpler now than it's ever been. What do you mean? Oh, you mean like the level 1 crafted crystal? I bet. Oops. I am not even using the right tome. Because otherwise, yeah, outside of just instantly being able to bump up to Crystal 1, it's actually a lot easier now. Just because the gear crafting, it does require a lot more time investment, but it's a lot easier to get to higher tiered crystal. You just gotta, again, get into the crafting stuff. How much progress did you get last night? In Helldivers, not much at all, Bobby. We were just playing some games that were too difficult for us, and it was a lot of fun, and really, the gameplay really clicked for me. I really like the sniper. But otherwise, yeah, we weren't getting that much XP, if I'm being honest. Like, the thing is, we're not really strong enough to do the higher tiered missions in Helldivers yet, so it's more cost effective to just do the lower tiered ones until we have like some more levels and better gear. Because the XP fall off just isn't really worth it in my opinion. Literally like 40 minutes to get 300 XP, or do a 20-minute mission that gives 260 XP. What would you call Helldivers as a game genre? It is basically an extraction shooter. The main reason I picked it up is because, to give you a little bit of a story here, basically I had Xbox Game Pass for Stalker 2, and then I was like, what the hell, why am I Game Passing Stalker? I want to own it. So I bought it, and then my Game Pass was going to waste on the wayside. But then Bobby, my buddy in chat there, mentioned the Sniper Elite 5 game was on Game Pass, so I installed it on a whim, and we actually beat the whole game in one sitting because Sniper Elite is actually god tier. I had no idea how fun that game was. And I was considering buying it since my Game Pass ran out, because you could get Sniper Elite for like $10 right now or something. They got a new one coming in January. I don't know if I'll buy that day one. But long story short, I thought, okay, I can get this game that we'll play and have fun with, but once we're done with it, we're never going to play it again. Or I could spend a little bit extra, I could get Helldivers and force myself to try and get used to it, because at least the game's going to have long-term support. And you know how that goes. I got Helldivers, and I'm gonna be real, the game did not click with me like when I first bought it at launch. I thought it was like so boring. Because it's an extraction shooter. People will try to say it's not, but it is. But it's a PvE extraction shooter, so I immediately like that way better than Tarkov and stuff. But there's a lot of like little things that slowly added up that really made the game click with me, because I didn't know different armors have different benefits, whether they have passives or just different stats on them. That was surprising to me. Same with all the different guns and weapons and stuff like that. Like, there's actual builds that you can make, but it's all just in favor of what build do you find fun rather than the meta. I mean, some people are meta slaves, but it being more of an action third-person shooter doesn't really do that. Deep Rock Galactic got me to love Helldivers. Yeah, I'd say that they're very similar gameplay style. And I loved Deep Rock, but I didn't dedicate that much time to it. The thing for me that was like the tough sell is that you have to set aside the amount of time to finish the match. And if you disconnect for any reason, or if the game crashes, then it's like all your progress is wiped from that one level. That's kind of like the big thing for me, because I need to, like, when I'm not recording or streaming, I need to pause and be able to walk away. But when I started to see that, oh, you can do a mission in Helldivers in like 10 minutes or 20 minutes or whatever, it was like, oh, that's much more digestible. But I think also I got the benefit of like the new updates. Like the new zombies are a lot of fun for me because they kind of more play out like a stealth mission. So I keep going into missions with like the light armor, so I'm super fast and sneaky and sniper and stuff. And I don't know, it clicks. If I'm being honest, one of the big selling points to why I wanted to get the game in the first place was because the Killzone collab, even though Killzone is a dead franchise, thanks Sony, I liked those games back in the day. But unfortunately, I didn't know that the Killzone collab for Helldivers only lasted like a day. So by the time I got the game, it was already gone. So no armor for me, haha. Pretty stupid when you think about it. Usually updates like that go on for a couple weeks or a month. I just want them to do a collab with Space Marine. Then I'm in heaven. I missed it too. Killzone was amazing. Yeah, like a lot of people missed it. I saw tons of people complaining that because they had the event during the holidays. It's like, what's wrong with you? People were busy with stuff. And, you know, again, to my argument, this is a game that you can't just pause and walk away from. It takes an amount of time to play through, you know? I don't think it's going to become like, I think my buddy put it best where he said I couldn't, like, main this game. Like, I by no means am, like, moving on from Path of Exile at all yet. I'm still absolutely in love with PoE. But I'm not the biggest fan of the end game, and that's why, like, I want to really push and see how far can I get my warrior in terms of strength, and then otherwise I'll just start a new class, which I don't know who I want to play yet. Probably in our ranged class. Monk looks like tons of fun to end game, but I don't know if I want to play in our melee character yet. The thing is, I'm really enjoying warrior when I play solo. As soon as I start playing with other people, my build just goes to crap because I have my setup so that I stun enemies the second I like jump on them. Candy barb jump. And then I do like a big smash attack. But as soon as I'm in co-op, the stats get scaled and I no longer stun things in one hit. And so my whole build just falls apart. And I don't have enough extra skill points to invest in more stun. Although I probably could, but I want damage. Where I saw something about Spectres being data mined. Well, Spectres, hi Jub, come here. Come here, Jub. Come here. Come here, baby. Oh my god, stubborn dog. Anyways, Spectres were supposed to have come out with early access, but they couldn't get it ready in time. So I'm not surprised that they're probably already in the game. like code-wise. You know what? Screw this dungeon. It takes too long to complete. Are there any rumors of any new big updates coming to Trove? No. The last rumor that we had was honestly like almost a year ago now, where they were working on the next class, but nothing ever came about. If I'm being honest, I mean, I've said this time and time again. I think what's going on with Trove right now, why is this dungeon like so much stronger to break through now? The duping is what ruined a lot of the upcoming updates, I think. See, I can blast through the wall just fine. Like, they've been busy with trying to manage all the duping and banning people and stuff like that. And it's, you know, since they don't have many people on the dev team, they've just been super preoccupied with that. Which makes sense, but it is also lame because they still haven't just found a solution. I don't know why they're even banning people. They should just completely focus their efforts on resolving the problem long term and never mind the short term. Just leave us to suffer with all of the dupers until they find a solution. Because otherwise they keep on like figuring out solutions to one dupe method, then they do like a huge ban wave, and then immediately people find a new method. Like, it's a fundamental problem with the game's code that they need to like really deal with. Inspectors come out in PoE and definitely making a witch. Just wish there was a more traditional necromancer ascendancy. Me too, because I think Jonathan takes for granted that they don't have a good necromancer. I was so excited for an actual necromancer, but I hate the end game witch gameplay, bro. Like, they need to have an ascendancy dedicated to minions, because the problem with minions in PoE is they don't scale off of the player's stats, which means they have a hard cap towards like how much damage and how much utility they can do. And I tried my hardest to make it so that I could end up actually using them. The only viable builds for Summoner is literally, oh, you want to make an ice build, have fun only with Frost Mages because none of the other minions have Frost Element. Like, we desperately need support gems that force a minion into a specific elemental type. Because like in Last Epoch, for example, it was a far better Necromancer because you could just get a node that would literally be like, oh, change all of your minions to poison, change them all to frost, change them all to fire. And so you could make a build around the element with your minions. But instead, the biggest problem with PoE is it suffers from the same issue every Necromancer suffers from, which is when you get to the end game, they don't scale high enough, so you have to sacrifice them to make you stronger because of your infinite scaling. And I hate it. I'm still trying to get like an end game build to work with my witch, but it's been on hiatus since I've been messing with my warrior. I do want to do like a Necromancer starter guide type of thing, kind of talk about that, maybe even do like a class review. I don't know if that's something that is interesting enough, but we'll see. I'm surprised you didn't play Throne and Liberty. Oh no, I played Throne and Liberty. It was boring. It was nothing new, I'll say that. Just another generic Korean MMO with pay to win. If you like it, okay, sure, to each their own. But I did do a stream of it at one point, and then I uninstalled it. How do I get higher PR rank? I'm a 31k PR Shadow Hunter, but I don't do damage at all in U14. That's gonna be mostly your light is gonna be the biggest facet of that, which is Geode Mastery and Cosmic Dragon, Crystal Gear. Oh Lord, what's happening to me? And then, did I say Geode Mastery? Yeah, and then like crystal rings and stuff like that. You should clip your opinion on Necro and tag GGG on Twitter with that clip. Maybe. I don't think they're gonna listen, but I possibly could. I think like maybe I could do like a really short video that's like just a review of the class and talking about why necromancers suck in video games. Maybe that could even be the title while it's secretly talking about PoEs. I don't know. If I'm being honest, everything's kind of a little all over the place right now just because real life stuff is, you know, I just got busy. Like everyone during the holidays and such. To efficiently farm U14, you need at least 8.5k light. Yeah, see, that's what I said earlier, and then someone was saying that they had 11k light and they weren't doing anything. I mean, they must have just Garbo damage on top of it. But to have that much light tells me that they've got the right stats. I don't know why they wouldn't deal damage. Oh, you were talking about Longshade. Well, you said U14. Which, oh, no, that would technically be U12, but we're calling it D15 because that's what it is. But anyways, I know the difficulty naming structure is terrible now. I know. Oh, did you say Longshade? Okay, then I mixed it up with someone else's comment. But either way, again, you should be able to do enough damage as a rem with that amount of light. Like, it's weird. Remember I played this game years ago, but don't know what to do. I'm underpowered and I chose Knight. Well, Knight's not bad. It's just kind of a boring gameplay because you just hold left click because that's your most efficient ability. I'm not even kidding. But Trove's just one of those games, you know, grind to get stronger so that you can grind more. Which is literally Path of Exile's end game, so I don't know why I don't like it. Probably because the heavy emphasis on gear for your builds. Because then it's just RNG. And yet I would love to have more Diablo-like mechanics in Trove. Where is this? Come on. Come on. There we go. Anything to get players and GGG's attention is good, because no... they promise us the best necromancer in gaming, and it's just so sloppy. Oh, they did actually make that promise. Okay, yeah. Last Epochs is better. Maybe that would be... I'll try to remember some of these topics. Like, I'm slowly crafting this video idea in the back of my mind, but I need to remember to talk extensively about Last Epoch, because unfortunately Last Epoch is one of those games that I don't think GGG tried. So they have a lot of comparisons between their game and Diablo. Did they make dungeon floors stronger or something? Like, what is happening? I feel like it's taking so many more bombs to blast through. Strange. Also, yeah, just in the off chance anyone's tuning in, what we're basically doing is there's this new event going on right now, and we can grind tokens out of these dungeons as a rare drop, or hats, I should say, that we then loot collect for tokens in order to end up crafting the new stuff. Which I'll try to get the event guide out for tomorrow, because I sure as heck ain't gonna get it out for today. Why is it not pointing to the boss? Alright. Cool. Whoops, I don't need elites. See, that's what bombing's supposed to do. Someone got a diamond dragon egg. Let's go. You gonna get on PoE 2 tonight? Yep. I'm doing this Trove stream, just chilling, and then I'll hop on PoE and do another stream. I didn't get the chance to do anything yesterday just because it was the wife's birthday, so we were out and busy. And as much as I'm like a content creator, I'm terrible at my socials, so I didn't even bother posting it because I'm more of a live in the moment type of person. So the idea of going out of my way to like tweet and post about something that I'm experiencing, just no. Maybe I can get better at that as a New Year resolution, but I already have a bunch of other things that I got planned. But short answer, yes. I want to do one last stream with my warrior on PoE where I push the highest tiered maps that I can. And either I'll start getting good drops and then I'll actually be interested in playing the game again, or it's gonna get really boring and then I'm just gonna start a new class. I like going through the acts a lot. I really am not the biggest fan of the end game. Not to imply it's like boring. It's just going through the acts is so much more fun, and a new class is like a lot more exciting. What? What, Blizz? How do I get friends to play this? What words do I speak to their brains? Oh, like to get them on Trove. Tell them it's a free-to-play voxel MMO like Minecraft, but more emphasis on grinding dungeons. There's also nothing like it, as much as people try to dog on it. Yeah, number go up, brain go burr. That's basically Trove in a nutshell. And the fact that the end game is literally about movement speed. At least for me doing dungeons, which I think is the funnest aspect of the game. Why is it not pointing to you? Hey Mary, do you play Valorant or any other shooter game? I don't play Valorant. I did play Fortnite when Zero Build was added. I got pretty obsessed with it for a while, honestly. I don't play it anymore. I recently grabbed Helldivers and have been enjoying it. I haven't streamed it or anything. I literally just got it like a day or two ago. Like I'm super new to it. But I don't know. I might stream it. We'll see. I don't play competitive shooters, if that's what you're asking. I did in my younger years with Halo, before all the MLG stuff, and no. I'm too old to be competitive anymore. Which one could argue is where my edge went with this channel, but I should seriously, I always forget until I'm like streaming that I really need to like re-manage all of my Twitch stuff. Like I gotta change the logo and everything and update it all. I think all the links are correct, but I need to also change my YouTube logo. As much as I love it, because Zelda Majora's Mask, I don't know. People started saying like, oh, well, what's going to happen if Nintendo finds out? Even though that's technically not like, you know, it's a fair use thing. But I don't know if I want to take the risk. So I've been kind of trying to work on a new logo. Still going to keep the samurai helmet because I spent way too much time on that. Well, I say as my friend actually made it, but your logo's not infringing anything though. Yes, I know. In fact, you know what? I'm not gonna change it at all. Because here's the thing. There are people on, what is it, like Etsy? And they actually sell like legitimate just Nintendo stuff. Mine's at least like, it's a little derivative for sure. But it's technically completely custom. Because the way that it works in terms of, how does it work? As far as infringement is concerned, it's about brand recognition. And if I was trying to sell my logo as like a Nintendo property kind of thing, you know, like that's where it gets really messy. Like if I was actually being a fake. But the fact that it's like an inspired artwork, and in my case, it's literally just a matter of, well, I love Zelda, I love Nintendo, but I also love samurai stuff. Kind of a weeb, really. But yes, as you said, Salacious, Nintendo can be pretty petty sometimes. I don't think I'm ever gonna be on their radar, let's be real. And I mean, worst case, they would just tell me to change it, and then I would just change it. Unlike Pal World, where I'm not gonna get in a lawsuit over it. Our mod setting's broken right now. Mine keep getting reset after closing the game. Depends which mods you're talking about. I haven't had any issues. Works fine on my machine. So I can't tell you, yo. Also, yes, Multi. Helldivers is basically Space Marine. Which is why that game is kind of clicking with me. Oh, better invites. Yeah, sorry, I couldn't tell you. I have better invites installed, but I've never properly set it up. Can you help me with grinding level 30, Shadowhunters level 27? Unfortunately, I can't really, because you won't be able to come to this world. Actually, no, you would, but it wouldn't be great XP because it's Forbidden Spires. Right now, I'm just trying to do the event. Can I help you? I don't think there's a way to help with the event. Like, basically, I just gotta complete dungeons, and there's like a hat that can spawn. Oh, I just realized the hat, I need to physically pick it up, so I'm speed farming this event the wrong way. I need to actually get to the dungeon chest. Well, good thing I caught it now. Yikes. Also, little friendly, just because we haven't said it in a while. Happy New Year, gamers, because I'll probably miss you when New Year hits. Although I know some of you across the world, it's already the New Year, which is so sad. I don't need recipes. Stop getting distracted. How do I get my gear better when I'm trying to change and go from speed farming to boss? Depends on the class, but it's pretty easy because all you would have to do is swap, oh, I'm actually surprised that that message got through on Twitch. Weird. All you have to do is just swap the movement speed to crit damage instead on your gear. And then depending on the class, you might want, like, if it's a class that's not affected by attack speed, then you would use movement speed and crit damage. Like, then you can still keep it. Like for Shadowhunter, for example, you don't need attack speed because the class gem is kind of its own independent thing. So you can still keep movement speed and crit on your gear. But it also depends on, like, I wouldn't say that Shadowhunter is the best boss killer by any means. You can still just use it anyway, because I would always suggest just play the class that you enjoy. Hey, Croc. Figured out that the mod settings mod is broken because it's outdated. Oh, maybe there's a new version of it. I know there's like a whole bunch of redesign mods. So there might be like a better version of it or something. I don't know. Gonna have to head out because it's almost 10 and gonna hang out with family for the new year. Yeah, later, Mystery. Have a good one, man. Yeah, I'm gonna probably wrap up soon. Just because this event is basically just more grind dungeons. And if I'm being honest, I just kind of want to chill and play PoE. I also got to do some uploads. So there's going to be quite a few longer videos posted today, which I know, I'm sorry about that. Lately, the videos have just been like streams and whatever. I still got to make a video talking about the renewus costume and pack being in the game as well. Because people are always asking, oh, this Shadowhunter costume. Whoops, I keep forgetting I need to actually get in there and get the loot. Oh, and elites don't drop it, that's right. What does the hat give you, like the stats? Oh, the event hat? So the event hat can be loot collected for more of the tokens that are used to craft the event items. Basically, the event isn't time gated for once because you can just keep getting the hats and thus keep getting the tokens. Which apparently takes like roughly 2 to 5 hours. That's what Lion was telling me earlier. Because he grinded, I think, 1,000 dungeons or something to get the event done already. I don't think I'm going to get the event done in this one singular sitting. I'll probably have to grind more of this tomorrow on New Year's. But as I said, I want to try and get... I need to get Nightbot set up again so that I can actually do some giveaway stuff. Yeah, sure, Lion. Thank you. I appreciate it. No rush on it. I just need the screenshots by tomorrow. Well... tonight, so that I can get the video done for tomorrow. But I'm just saying, like, there's no major rush. Like, if you gotta do our stuff or whatever. I mean, the event takes like 20 minutes, honestly, so. I have a problem. I have the boss radar mod, the one that shows where the boss is and the chest that spawns after, but I did FX enable and it disappeared. You think I can fix it somehow? FX enable. I mean, probably just a relog. Are you using definitive boss radar mod? Maybe you would just uninstall the mod and just turn it off and turn it back on, I would assume. Because the FX... Oh, or are you talking about the FX mod that like lowers the amount of video effects? I assume you're talking about the in-game setting, which I find kind of odd. That shouldn't be affecting it. Oh, you did FX enable 0 to turn off particles. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it's going to work with that. However, if you're trying to lower the VFX, there is a mod I think it's called simplified effects or something like that. So you could just use that Otherwise, you're going to have to turn the effects back on by just typing FX enable 1 instead. Like 1 is on, 0 is off. But yeah, if you're doing it for frame rate, there's a bunch of mods that can already do that. That'll still work with the boss radar mod. Watched you when I was 13, now I'm 21. Yeah, feel old yet? I don't. That's the advantage of having lizard blood. Oh, you're gonna... Is it New Year for you tomorrow, Techno? What part of the world are you in, man? Not to be creepy. What's the stats for bosses? I need to write it down. Huh? What do you mean the stats for bosses? If you're talking about like just raw damage and whatever else, I have definitive class guides already. So you can just check out my Shadowhunter guide for 2024. And then the other day I actually just did a compilation video of all the class guides that I did this year with timestamps. I don't know if anybody actually cares about a video like that, but I thought it would be a fun little experiment. Today, just to make it easier on my own uploads, I'm also gonna have a, like, you remember how I had those shorter, like, craft guide videos? I'm gonna do a compilation of that too. If other content creators can do compilations just for easy views, I'm gonna do it just for the sake of not wanting to record and work on a new video right now, because it's my vacation too, damn it. Just my vacation is streaming instead of recording. Happy New Year, Edgar. Yeah, I'll still do the actual like New Year stream, because for me it's not New Year's yet. Are you in a private world? No. No. Worlds are just pretty dead in Trove now, if I'm being perfectly honest. And without shadow phones, most times like people don't even know when I'm online. I mean, the other thing is just YouTube as a whole, you know, there's not as many people playing Trove, and YouTube itself barely puts out notifications, which hurts my paycheck. Thanks, YouTube. I'm joking, but it is also a constant frustration. So instead, I'm just kind of gonna keep doing what I'm doing. I do, again, I do have some plans coming into next year that hopefully will end up making things more interesting for you guys, like beyond the Trove content. I'm working on a project that's gonna bring Minecraft back to the channel in a big way, hopefully in a big way. I don't know if it's actually going to stick, but more block games, the better. Otherwise, for right now, if I'm being honest, it's just all Trove and Path of Exile. Loving Path of Exile. That game is gonna be another one like that's gonna stick around alongside Trove, I think, for many years. As much as I have my criticisms for it, I still love that game, and it's kind of got like the same infinite grind that Trove does. So. Oops. How much do you grind a day? Not so much anymore. Not as much as I used to. If I have something worth grinding, then I'll grind a lot. Like if there's a new class, or if there's an event that's like really fun or interesting, which, spoiler alert, is not often. Most of all when it's a new class, but even then, like Solarian, I was really lazy with that class. I don't think I maxed it out like anytime soon, because I was just doing dailies for XP, because I just was too busy at the time. I don't want to do those dungeons, thank you. I'll do this because it's easier. But most of all, what you see is what you get. Like when I'm streaming, that's for the most part the longest grinds that I do. Otherwise, the only things I do off camera is if I have time, I'll log in and get my star bar. But I do not by any means have like a constant daily streak. Because I just get busy with editing and whatever else. Like Trove's just so second nature to me now that I could play it and I could not play it, and it doesn't really make a difference. Not to be confused with like a lack of passion for the game by any means. I still love this game to death. I just wish more, you know? Just give me new classes, bro. I need something else to grind. How do you grind Flux? I don't grind Flux. I have Flux guides that are still relevant. For the most part, duping has kind of ruined the game economy, if I'm being honest. But for me personally, there was a point like maybe a year ago where credit pouches became really, really expensive. So I just bought like a bunch of credit pouches, sold them, and now I've just been coasting on that Flux. Because there hasn't really been anything for me to actually buy. Since, you know, new mounts and such are either rarely tradable, and if they are, they're too expensive or too lame for me to bother actually grabbing. Like, I'll probably max out this event just because it's all gym stuff, and I think it's funny. Forge fragments, because I totally need those. Flux was, like, Nitro was probably your best bet, but if I'm being honest, I don't know how much the duping has affected that. Like, a lot of resources have really changed in their value because there's been a lot of cheaters in the game recently where they're literally like duping items, duping Flux, whatever. And so the economy has just completely tanked. Which is unfortunately also why the updates have been so slow, because they're trying to combat that. The Better Invites is outdated, but I did get it to work. Okay, nice. Oh, I saw that chest. Come on. Yeah, we'll see. Oops. No, go back out. Thank you. Let's complete this big boy dungeon over there on the right, the 3-star, just because it's been a few years since I did that dungeon or was in this biome, at least for a lengthy amount of time. And I always like this dungeon. And then I want to see where we're at for the event. Here, we'll even do it legit. Been a while. I do miss, oh, these dungeons are like broken because they went inside each other. Okay. Can you please? Stop sliding around, bro. Man, imagine doing this dungeon without any jump. Also, what the heck? All these dungeons are like combining, so it's making it so hard to navigate. That's funny. Wait, what did I kill that? I guess I accidentally killed that boss? That's so weird. Anyway, I cheated to get up here to his penthouse. Who cares? It's not... So leveling up isn't like as fast as you think, Techno. What I would suggest is... can you do Geode Surface yet? U8 or D11, I think. Because I would suggest go here, grab the quest that has you destroy 5-star dungeons, and honestly just do that every day and you'll get like a crap ton of XP out of it, especially if you do it on XP day. You can only do a limited amount of those quests per day, and then otherwise the most efficient way of getting XP would be delves. But honestly, if you want to be super lazy, you just log in during XP day, maybe use an XP potion if you got them, and just complete those daily quests, and you'll just get like, you'll get so much XP. But otherwise for right now, I'm sorry, bud. I'm going to be hopping off Trove in a second here. 2 levels away from gain all my classes max level. Nice. Which class did you do last, Croc? All right, let's see how we doing on the tokens. Oh, not bad actually. Okay. Yeah, okay, that's a, well, this one kind of sucks, but that's a much easier event than I thought. Training wheels. That's funny. I probably want this first. How do you get these tokens? Oh, from the dailies. Okay, so I can still do more of these dailies, but how many tokens do you get for the dailies? A singular token, okay. That's where certain club worlds, I'm pretty sure just can let you do these dailies an infinite amount of times. Those tokens are from dailies or from the hats. Okay, okay. Yeah, that's not bad at all then. I think, so for right now, let's grab this and then I'll grind the rest of those maybe tomorrow. Oh, I like those hats actually. Kind of cool. All right, let's grab this. Also, I don't know when I got the dog with a sword in his mouth. That's not... This is so cursed on so many levels. That is not how that works. Why is there smoke coming out of it? Like, I wish they went the extra mile and was just like you like doing a chest press. But I like that. That is just... It's so wrong. Oh, Lord. Yeah, all right. So at least we get those tokens for the hats. So that's, you know, that's pretty worthwhile stuff. I like it. All right. Would have done Fae last, but I didn't realize how boring it was. Yes, I really had to force myself to do Fae. I think it was the last class I grinded because, oh my God, I hated it. But you're doing Rev last, which was also kind of boring to level up, if I'm being honest. Anyways, thank you guys for coming out. Happy New Year. I'm going to set up and do some PoE. So you can come to that if you want, if notifications actually go out. Otherwise, I hope you have a good one with your family and friends and whatever, and I'll do some other sort of stream tomorrow. I still gotta upload a couple videos before I start that PoE stream though. Anyways, hit like on the way out, follow on Twitch, even though